Welcome back to the Sea Champagne Radio Show. For those people coming back, we appreciate it. For those people new to the channel, we encourage you to like and subscribe. If you love music, then you can affectionately join what we call the I Love Music Army, our internet musical global family of friends. Join us. We would love to have you. And if you've been following this REO Speedwagon drama, well, we've got some news for you on this. From all parties involved, and I did some extensive research, made some phone calls, did some stuff, and this is what I found out. Well, first, Bruce Hall's wife is now speaking out, and this is important, okay? It's important for a lot of reasons why the wife is speaking out. Okay, so you have Bruce and Neil. Well, first, let me just say what she said, because she said, I don't want to get too far into it. Kevin Cronin decided to go solo and leave REO Speedwagon. It was devastating, and I believe everything happens for a reason. If he hadn't done that, then we wouldn't have had to have this one show, of course, this one reunion show where everybody comes back. She also maintained an optimistic outlook when discussing the benefit concert and the future of REO Speedwagon. Now, because I read every single comment and I love what everyone has written in the last REO video I did, I can't wait to, kind of see what you're going to have to say about this. Kevin Cronin, released a statement, I don't know, several weeks ago, saying that let me read this here, he spent his entire adult life working to keep REO growing and relevant. Bruce and I could not agree on a path forward. Neil took Bruce's side. Dave, Brian, Derek, Matt, and the entire REO road crew stuck with me. But I was outvoted 2-1 among the Heritage band members. I had no choice but to make the heartbreaking choice to start the Kevin Cronin band in 2025. Now, that was a statement he made, and it was broken up over reconcilable differences. So what I did is I researched every interview that Kevin Cronin has said or talked about this breakup. And all he said was first, about Bruce's health. He said he saw the spinal injury x-rays. He really wanted Bruce to take a year off. And then there was something else that he would not discuss. And Bruce is not discussing it. Neil is not discussing it. No one is discussing it. Okay. They just say irreconcilable differences. Now, to make the drama even more intense, it's been said now that Richrath's son, Gary's son, is going to be joining them at this reunion show. Okay? Now, I haven't personally heard him play the guitar. He may be a very talented young man. I don't know this. Can he sing? Who knows? I saw a picture of him singing next to Bruce Hall. I've never seen a video clip, but I haven't looked for one either. Let's get that out of the way. But here's something about this Kevin Cronin thing, okay? I know from firsthand experience and from seeing national after national do this, and having been a part of this myself, he could cancel and be a part of this show if he wanted to. He could do it. I can assure you that he could cancel the date that he has, because what if he was sick? He would cancel, right? What if he couldn't play? Lost his voice. Would he cancel? Yeah, he would cancel. He could cancel this. If this foundation was that important and this whole reunion was that important, his life's work, he could cancel the show. Kevin Cronin's out doing the REO Speedwagon thing. He's making Bruce money. He's making him money because he's selling T-shirts, he's selling merchandise, he's selling stuff, he's doing concerts, and Bruce is going to get paid from that. Once he goes to Kevin Cronin, there's no more retirement for Bruce unless he puts REO Speedwagon together without Kevin Cronin. That money stopped. It now goes all to Kevin. It does not go to the other guys in the band, just Kevin. Okay, that's something that you have to realize. So that obviously, who wouldn't be upset, especially his wife and himself? He's living a certain lifestyle. Now the income he had has been taken away by Kevin Cronin. Of course there's going to be bad blood. However, Neil took Bruce's side. So, obviously Neil was making money, from the Kevin going out and doing the REO Speedwagon thing, and there's money coming in for Neil. Why wouldn't he want that? I mean, who wouldn't want the money? And in Kevin Cronin's defense, I mean, he did sing the hits. He did write a lot of them. He did a lot for REO Speedwagon. I think everybody agrees that Gary was the soul of the band. But, you know, Kevin kind of changed the band, a little more poppy, a little more this. But all that stuff made him a lot of money. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that'll be like, oh, we're hardcore rock and roll. Yeah. Write that one big hit that the girls love, okay, and make a bunch of money. When that money comes in, you start thinking, hey, you know, maybe we should do that again. Maybe we should try to write another hit, you know. After Keep On Loving You, they couldn't do it till they came up with Can't Fight This Feeling. I mean, Take It on the Run was not quite as a ballad as Keep On Loving You was, you know. I mean, Time for Me to Fly. The girls loved this stuff, you know, and Kevin was good with the girls and writing and assisting in the writing for the song. Where would REO Speedwagon have been if Kevin Cronin hadn't joined the band? If he never joined the band, we're talking way back when he first joined, where would they be today if it wasn't for what Kevin did for the band? So I can see Kevin's side. I can see everybody's side here. But I read every single comment, and I really want to know what you have to say about this mysterious, irreconcilable differences that have not been foretold. So what do you think those irreconcilable differences are? I mean, what could they be? It's got to be about money. You know, you always follow the money, right? You follow the money. I'll tell you what I'm going to follow. I know that I got some lasagna in the other room. I have a young lady who's made me the most in all day. She's been doing this lasagna, and I'm fixing to chow down on it because it's going to be absolutely, positively fantastic. And I got cheesecake. This is why I'm getting fat. Somebody help me out there. I need help. From the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Peace.